through pages. I knew this was going to be the first line before I picked it up. I just knew it was going to be. And it is the first line.
That jingle, jangle, jingle, jingle, jangle.
Hello, and welcome to Fantasy Awash. I am joined once again by Mr. Fantasy Awash, aka Mr. Worldwide, Hugh Pitbull.
Hugh Pitbull.
Mr. Worldwide, T-Pain.
Today we are going to be doing the first line challenge. I am going to sit here with my eyes closed while Josh reads books, apparently in levels of according to difficulty or something.
Well, I just thought, I tried to select a few that I thought she should get pretty easily. Some that are medium and then some that she's read but are pretty tough.
So we're going to see how I do. There's no real prize here.
There's no prize except for your pride, which
Yeah.
I know you take great
Pride in?
Yes. I was looking, my brain was, I was fighting for a word there that wasn't pride and I couldn't come up with one.
That's fine.
But yeah, and you'd be surprised how many times you pick up a Brandon Sanderson book and the first line has 17 proper nouns in it. It was impossible to find one that, didn't say, hey, I'm Mistborn and I'm here to do misty things.
All right. Also, I feel like we should clarify that there are multiple chances here in the sense that you can...
What?
So
You're
here we
changing
go.
the rules already?
No. I just get less points. We should be tallying points along as we
Okay.
go. So it's 3 points if I get it on the
Should get
first
out
go.
all red.
That's right. 3 points if I get it on the first go. 2 if you have to give me the author. And 3 if I know the author. 1 if you give me the author and then the first letter of the book, the name of the book.
Okay.
We are going to get started, so here we go.
All right. Book number 1 from under the super secret blanket.
Yes.
I'll show the camera so people know what I'm about to read. All right. This is one that I think you should get pretty easily. And I also have to go through the very long introduction. Ready, set, rage, goddess. Sing the rage of Peleus' son Achilles. Murderous doom that cost the Achaeans countless losses. Hurling down to the house of death so many sturdy souls. Great fighter souls, but made their bodies carrion... ... because this particular author goes on for quite some time.
The Iliad?
It's the Iliad.
Yay!
Congratulations.
It's the Iliad.
You're 1 for 1.
Which translation is this?
Translated by Robert Fagles. This is just the one I had when I was...
We have the other prettier Iliad up on the shelf,
Yeah.
too.
Oh, yeah, there's 1 or 2 that I figured...
I got it.
There's one, as you can see, there's probably a few holes up there from books I've taken, so I
haven't looked, though.
I tried not to take any that would be too gaping. Yeah.
3 points. Nailed
3
it.
points. All right. Hey, if this was about me getting points too, I would have gotten... Okay.
There we go. All right.
Ready to go?
Book 2.
Book 2. Let's see. Is there...
Are you showing the book again?
I just did.
Okay.
Once upon a time, a man came from the sky and killed my wife.
Red Rising.
Wrong.
Oh, no.
Close your
my eyes. That was so
I
bad.
didn't look at the book. I was looking
didn't.
at... So...
No, that isn't how Red Rising starts.
So next I have to give you the author and the... Wait, what's the...
I
next
already
one?
know the author.
I know, but what was the second?
It's the author and then the first letter.
And that's for 2 points.
That's for 1 point.
Well, then what's
if
for
I get
2
the letter.
points?
It's if you tell me the author's name.
Pierce Brown.
Which I already know. So I get another guess now.
Yes, you get your 2 point guess. The silence is not going to be edited out because I'm currently saying it should be edited out right now.
It's 1 of 2, obviously.
Yes.
It's either Morningstar or it is the second one, whose name is escaping me right now. How is the second one's name escaping me? It's Red Rising. I keep thinking Iron Gold, which is the 4th book, and that's not what it is. What the hell is it? I'm going to guess Morningstar.
Wrong.
It is wrong. I know it's the second book. Oh,
what's the second book called?
I need the first letter.
G.
Golden Sun. Oh.
You got 1 point for Golden Sun. That was some good quality viewing right there for the last minute and a half. All right, you ready for book 3?
I am.
We'll try to expedite this a little bit. All right, let me get good old page 1. Okay, this one I thought was going to be tougher.
Okay.
I also thought Golden Sun was going to be really easy for you.
I know.
The sunrise was the color of bad blood. I'm willing to read the rest of the paragraph if you think that is not enough.
Yes.
Okay. The sunrise was the color of bad blood. It leaked out of the east and stained the dark sky red, marked the scraps of cloud with stolen gold. Underneath it, the road twisted up the mountainside towards the fortress of Fontesarmo, a cluster of sharp towers, ash black against the wounded heavens. The sunrise was red, black, and gold.
It's got to be a GGK book. And I want to say Lions of Our Song.
No, Lions of Our Song begins with that badass line
I
of
know.
I killed the Emir or whatever. Straight. Okay, so you want the author? Mm-hmm. It's Mr. Joe Abercrombie.
Oh my god, how was I so far off? Can you read it again, please?
I can. I also should probably not close the page before you finish your guesses. The sunrise was the color of bad blood. It leaked out of the east and stained the dark sky red, marked the scraps of cloud with stolen gold. Underneath it, the road twisted up the mountainside towards the fortress of Fontesarmo, a cluster of sharp towers, ash black against the wounded heavens. The sunrise was red, black, and gold.
I have it narrowed down to 3, which doesn't help. Shit. Okay. I don't think it's the blade itself. And I feel like before we are hanged...
Put yourself into those books. There's a fortress.
I know.
They're going up a road to a fortress.
I know, which is why I want to think it's the heroes, but it's not, because that doesn't sound like anywhere in the north.
This is correct.
And then it doesn't sound like anywhere in Dagoska, but it sort of does sound like something in Dagoska. Best or Cold?
That's correct.
There we go. Okay. We got there in the end.
I see, Internet, if Fantasy Awash can do a little better on this one.
I'm really doing excellent so far.
Oh, no.
Stop laughing.
Okay, let me find... Maybe I'd always been broken and dark inside.
The author.
Yeah, so the author is, as you probably would have guessed, Sarah J. Maas.
Maybe. Can you read it again, please?
I'd always been broken and dark inside.
Is it A Court of Mist and Fury?
Yes, it's Akamath. So that's 2 points for Akamath. Next one?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. This one I figured should be a little easier just because there is a name in it. On a morning in the springtime of the year, when the snows of the mountains were melting and the rivers swift in their running, Alis de Miraval watched her husband ride out at dawn to hunt in the forest west of their castle, and shortly after that she took course herself, traveling north and east along the shores of the lake towards the begetting of her son. For the record, Victor Hugo did not write this, even though that is a very Victor Hugo-esque sentence.
Can you read it again, please?
Oh my gosh. On a morning in the springtime of the year, when the snows of the mountains were melting and the rivers swift in their running, Alis de Miraval watched her husband ride out at dawn to hunt in the forest west of their castle, and shortly after that she took horse herself, traveling north and east along the shores of the lake towards the begetting of her son.
A Song for Arbonne.
That is correct. Well done.
Thank you.
Move this pile so it doesn't end up blocking the camera.
Nailed it. Another 3-pointer.
All right. So right now we're halfway through. You have 11 points out of a possible 15, which I'd say is pretty good.
Pretty decent. All right, I'll accept.
All right, next book.
Yeah. I don't like how sinister that sounded.
It's not. It's the book itself, not the. I'm not sinister. Come on. The man who called himself Bors, at least in this place, sneered at the low murmuring that rolled around the vaulted chamber like the soft gabble of geese.
The Great Hunt.
Correct. That was simple. I mean, I did chalk that up to an easy one, but that was very quick. Good job.
Thank you.
All right, 4 more books.
All right.
All right, let's get to page 1. We have a lot of... There we go. There was once a young man who wished to gain his heart's desire.
There was once a young man who wished to gain his heart's desire. What on earth is that?
It's a book that you like a lot.
The Princess Bride.
No.
I don't think so either.
For the record, I did actually pick that off the shelf, but I did not go with that one. So author? Neil Gaiman.
Read it again, please.
There was once a young man who wished to gain his heart's desire. Heart's desire is capitalized.
It sounds like Stardust, so I'm gonna say Stardust.
I'm going to say you got 2 points.
Huzzah!
All right. Good
All right.
job. 3 more books.
All right, here we go.
The top secret blanket will reveal the next one. Wait, is that the... Oh, that's the... Should I start with the preface or the prologue? I hate when authors do that.
The prologue.
Okay. Should I start with the italics before the word prologue or the actual text after the word prologue?
After the word prologue.
Okay. Ash fell from the sky.
I would like to say that is Mistborn, the Final Empire.
It's Mistborn. It's the purple one.
The Final Empire.
Okay. It's Mistborn.
The purple one.
Leave it to Sanderson to have multiple false starts before actually running the play.
Absolutely.
It was so hard to find a Sanderson. Every single one of the Sanderson books back there, except for maybe 2, I looked at before I looked at that one. And the first line, it was just a cavalcade of capital letters.
Nothing wrong with that.
2 more books.
All right.
All right. Little hint for this one. I have not read this one.
Great.
Which, have not read a few of these. But
Yeah, Akamath and you haven't really bonded yet.
I don't know what this one is too much. I know you like it. The first arrow hit a child.
I love how you said, I know you like it a lot, and the first line is, the first arrow hit a child. The first arrow hit a child.
The Diary of Rick and Stark.
The first arrow hit a child.
I guess that'd be spoilers for anyone that hasn't watched the show that's now 7 years old. I think if I read the next line as well, that could be a big clue.
Okay.
The first arrow hit a child. That was the opening line.
Oh my god, I have no idea.
Shall I give you the... I feel like if I give you the author, it's going to be a... Okay. Mark Lawrence.
I haven't read this book yet.
Oh, you haven't?
Nope.
I thought you liked it.
I have not read that book yet.
Oh.
But it is the book that wouldn't burn, because it's the only one I own by Mark Lawrence.
Yes.
Yeah, I haven't read that one yet.
Okay, well, I guess we'll give you a An A for that one?
I guess so. Unless you want to grab something quickly off the shelf while I'm not looking.
All right, I'm going to grab Blind from the shelf.
Right? Go for it.
Let me find something that I know you've actually read.
There are books on there that, yes, we have not read.
One or two that, well, there's some on here that I've read that you have not.
Correct, and vice versa.
I'm pretty sure you've read this one, as I knocked over one of the big ones. Okay, we'll just leave that one there. Okay. No idea what the first line is, and I think you've read this one. I'll just keep switching through pages. I knew this was going to be the first line before I picked it up. I just knew it was going to be, and it is the first line. Get ready for 3 points because my name is Uhtred.
I would like to say that is The Last Kingdom.
That is The Last Kingdom by Bernard Cornwell. I was thinking there's really no chance that the line is not I am Uhtred,
son of Uhtred.
Yep.
All right, last book.
One more book.
One more.
Ready?
Yep.
All right. Let's see. We have a long introduction in this one. We have a 2-word dedication. No, we have an author's note. Okay, there we go. Send the boy to Apollonia.
I feel like this is another Red Rising book.
Ye-
No, it's not.
You're.
It's Augustus.
That is correct.
Yeah,
because
no.
much like Red Rising, they pull a lot from ancient Rome.
Yes.
This is not pulled. It is
It is
ancient
Augustus.
Rome.
There we go.
So that's 3 points. So you did really well.
Excellent.
Let's see. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. You got 26 out of 30.
Hey!
No, that can't be right. 2, 3, 4, 5. 25 out of 30.
Still, that's pretty good.
That's very good.
Yeah, nailed it.
Good job.
Let us know in the comments down below if you knew any of these books off the bat, especially Akamath.
It's a good thing that
close.
it's a good thing Akatar was first because I feel like Akamath would not have taken off.
Probably not, but I love all of them except the novella because that one's not my favorite, but that's besides the point. If you'd like us to do this again, but with me giving the clues to Josh, let us know in the comments down below. If you want to like, subscribe, all that fun stuff, you can go ahead and do that. If you also want to follow me on Instagram, Goodreads, all that information will be once again in the box down below. Say goodbye to the fine people.
Bye, Internet.
Thanks as always for spending your time with us, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
All right.
I did well.
Yeah, you did.